Hey, it's your boy LB, Lul Bob.
And it's your main man, Fee Banks.
And we just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
You understand me?
You know I don't hate with them guys. I be catching my pole and I'm stuck in my ways. And yeah, you say you slide, but we already slid. You so.
All right, so we got my boy Lul Bob and Fee Banks jumping off the porch with us today.
What up? Yeah.
What's good with you, man? What's good?
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. You know, it's Bob's second time, man. You know, Fee, we've been communicating through emails for so long,
right?
man.
I don't do this type of shit.
I know. I even looked. You only had like 2 interviews, and they was very like
I'm not
quick.
trying to be in the spotlight at all. You know what I'm saying? I do my work from behind the scene, and that's just where I live at. You know what I'm saying? And that's my sweet spot.
Yeah.
So I stay there.
I feel that,
But
man.
today is a special occasion. We got Bob. I really believe in Bob. I feel like he could be like everybody else I didn't work with before. You know what I'm saying? I think he one of those. You know what I'm saying? He one of them.
I am
So,
one of them.
You feel me? So that's what we here. That's what we talking about. That's what it is.
Absolutely, man. Bob, how does that make you feel to hear that coming from Fee, man? Someone that's worked with so many legends in the game, man.
I mean, that shit, you feel that shit boosting nigga confidence for real, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, I already know what he capable of, but hearing that shit come from big bro, it's like, that shit'll put your mind in another area, like, bitch, this shit possible. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Real talk.
So Fee, how did you first come across Bob's music, and what did you think when you first heard him?
When I first heard Bob music, I instantly fucked with it. Like I was probably heard a half a song, you know what I'm saying? And I already was like, nah, this is it. Cause right now it's so hard to find new talent. Like it's hard. Like it's harder than ever right now.
Yeah.
And in today's climate, you gotta damn near fuck with shit that you really don't fuck with. And that shit might work, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with Bob and I feel like it can work. And you know, it's actually doing good. You know what I'm saying? But they got shit that I might not like, but it's the shit to what's
Everyone
going on
else,
right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what we dealing with right now. But when I first heard Bob's shit, I was like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? It fit my demographic. It fit me. You know what I'm saying? It goes good into my program, and that's what's important with me. Like I like to fuck with shit that I actually like, that I can ride to.
Yeah.
Like I hate to work with an artist that I can't really listen to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody I fuck with, I really fuck with their music. And that's important to me. Because when I fuck with your music, I can really get my mind wrapped around it and really put the team behind it and really put the plan to it and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's important.
Yeah. Was there a certain song that caught your attention? Was it just the
Real
freestyle that he
real
had?
Definition
or-
of Fake was it.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah,
definition
that's
of
that
Fake.
bitch.
That was this is to this day still a great song, still like one of
Absolutely.
his top songs, and it's a real song, and I felt it, and like I feel like seemed like everybody else who hear it love it also.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. So how long after you hear the song do you reach out? Do you guys finally meet up and everything, man?
Same day, everything
Really?
was like in one day, 24
Oh,
hours.
shit.
It's like when I see some shit that I fuck with, I'm moving on it like fast, like you know what I'm saying? It's applying the pressure at that point. Like, look, this is me. This is who I am. This is what I can do.
Yeah.
This is what I can, offer you. What you think? If you fuck with it, let's move on it. You know what I'm saying? And he was with it, and it worked out, and we here.
So Bob, what was your reaction when he reached out? Did you even realize who Fee was at the time, or?
And I had to do my little research for a quick second, you feel me? It really took, I think Big Bro hit me up like 2 days back to back. He hit me up like on the 15th and the 16th, Big Bro like, yo, and I don't think I seen that shit, so the next day he hit me up again like, yo. I'm like, well, good. But you feel me, like, when I seen the shit, I went and did my research, tapped in, looked at Bro's page and shit. I seen what he was capable of, the moves he done made and shit like that, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I already knew what I was getting myself into, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, a real nigga. He put niggas in position, you feel what I'm saying?
No, absolutely, man. So Fee, how do we go from, discovering an artist to taking them to that next level like you have so many times? Because, the game's a little different than what it's been.
It's different. It's definitely different, bro. And that's always our conversation, like what to do next, you know what I'm saying? Because nothing that I did before can work today. Like, that shit is not what's happening. Like, and the main thing right now, what we do is stay consistent. And you have great music, staying consistent and just trying to figure out that next move to make. Right now, I see the game is kind of like moving towards a TikTok, you know what I'm saying? And just being present in that space. So it's really about the content. Like, I'm gonna do my part on the back end, and like far as, just making everything look how it's supposed to and go how it's supposed to. But it's a 50-50 thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like the artist gotta do their part, and the team got to do their part also. You know what I'm saying? So when them two come together, sky's the limit. You feel me? So that's what we doing. He doing his part, we doing ours, and we building. Like, it's not like an overnight thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody I work with was ever like an overnight success. Like, not Youngboy, not Wayne, not Gates. Everybody had a fucking real grind. Everybody had a real foundation. And that's my thing. I like to build foundation with an artist, you know what I'm saying? And have real fan base. So
Absolutely.
everybody I work with had real fan base, co-followers, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to create for Bob.
Yeah.
So that's a process. So we within a process right now, you feel me? So that's where we at.
Yeah, and I feel like that's one thing that's missing in the game today is that artist development. So many times an artist gets signed off of one song,
Yeah.
label push that song, but what do they do after that?
It's how to build that foundation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So outside of music, I love construction. So when we get our project started in construction, the first and most important part is the foundation. So I take that same concept into music and we build foundations, and from that foundation, the artist could fucking last forever. It ain't about a one-hit wonder. They're gonna have a fan base to where over the years and through time, they can always come back and do their tours and make money regardless if they're the hottest motherfucker right now or was the hottest motherfucker 10 years ago. That shit gonna be forever lasting because they got a foundation to fall back on.
Real shit.
And that's important. That's what a lot of artists missing today.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of artists have one hit, one song, and there's nothing to fall back on because nobody was never into you. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody's not into you, you like a quick fuck. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words, it's like it's you in and you out, and it's over. And if you don't do the right thing with that bread, then fuck, it's really over. You feel me? So, yeah.
Yeah, because that's true. Because I feel like a lot of times people are a fan of a song more so than the artist that's singing the song.
For sure. You become a fan of a song before the artist, because you might not never even seen the artist, but you love the song. Like, who the fuck is this?
Yep.
Until you Shazam it or some shit like, oh, this such and such. Then you might go back and go through the rest of their music. Like, it's so fast paced right now, and so much music coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard.
Absolutely.
It's hard for sure. It's hard. It's not easy.
So what inspires you to keep going today, Fee? Because, you know, I'm sure you could have gave this up a long time ago, man. So what has kept you from not getting burnt out on this?
It's a sport, bro. And I love working out, and I like staying in shape, you know what I'm saying? So that's what keep me going. And I like to stay balanced. So this is not all I do, you know what I'm saying? So but keeping myself balanced and staying within music, real estate, family, friends, this shit keep me going, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's the one thing that everybody can relate to is music, you know what I'm saying? So I love the music, and I like being in the studio and creating, coming up with shit and helping people get to the next level and seeing people come from 0 to 100, and now they can help their friends and families and shit like that. So it's that, you know what I'm saying? It's that.
Real shit.
Yeah.
All right, so Bob, since you last sat on these steps, man, you've been able, you know, tour the country, get around to these different cities, man. What was that experience like for you, man?
Yeah, for sure. It was like, you feel me? That experience was some shit like it woke a nigga up, you feel what I'm saying? Like, a nigga was so stuck in like one position, in one area at the time, and like just getting around, you feel what I'm saying? That just wake a nigga up, let you know like the world capable of anything, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Real shit, man.
for real.
Yeah, so, you know, what inspires you? What motivates you right now? Because, you know, a lot of times an artist, as soon as they sign, they feel like they made it. Like, they start taking it easy and shit like that. So what inspires you to keep wanting to grow as an artist?
It's just, you got to look at the progress of what this shit did for a nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the inspiration comes from the progress that I done made and the life change, you feel what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I was just in the project. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't had nothing going on, bitch, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, to be here now, like, bitch, you gotta keep going. Like, look what this shit done did for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit done brought you a long way. So that's the inspiration. It's like, bitch, I know this shit can do way more. Just knowing what this shit is capable of, it'll keep me going. Like, bitch, you can touch the top with this shit. So it's like, I ain't about to, hell, I ain't giving this shit up.
No, absolutely, man. So Gutta Baby, this is the name of the project, right?
Yeah, most definitely. That's the new tape we got coming. We got the Gutta Baby tape coming out. I just dropped the Gutta Baby single too.
Okay.
The video that just dropped. And we got the that was right before the Victim. You know, we just got the Victim single just dropped too. We got a video for that one.
All gas.
All gas, no breaks. I ain't too much playing. I'm on the ass right now.
Yeah.
Nigga on the ass right now.
So Fee, like, talk about his growth as an artist from, you know, you first heard that first song up until this new project. Like, how would you describe that growth?
The growth has been really amazing. At the same time, I heard a song yesterday that he did before I met him was just as hard as anything he have made between now and then. And it's a song that he did a freestyle to, but I never heard the song to the freestyle.
Oh shit, really?
So I heard the song on the way up here. He played the song, like, bro, I never heard this song. Like, send me that shit. You feel me? Send me that shit. So he's just a great artist. He make timeless music, you know what I'm saying? So when you in that space and you making timeless music, like, you can never tell, like, far as, like, just say Wayne. Wayne is a great, you know what I'm saying? How good he has gotten since 10 years ago, like, I don't know. Fuck, he's been so good. It's like it's hard to measure the shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
He just fucking he don't miss, and he don't miss. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a bad song we put out or in my phone or nothing that he created that I can be like, this one here is like, I don't really fuck with it.
Yeah.
You need to do this. Never. You know what I'm saying? Everything been on point. So his growth has been consistent. It's been consistent. It's been constantly going. He have big records. He have like shit that you just could ride to. I mean, he got a variety of shit. He got shit to where he sound like from another country. He got shit he might sound like Young Thug, Gucci Man. He got all type of tones and shit that he touch on and come out with, not trying to sound like nobody, just being him. And it's just in him. And he make timeless music and it's shit he don't miss. You feel me? So yeah, it's been good. I feel like I made a great decision with fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he have nothing but big things ahead of him.
Yeah,
Straight
absolutely.
up. It's like I feel like there's no way. If he can't fucking get to the next level, we can't make him the next whoever. We ain't doing our job. You know what I'm saying? Even though he got some work to do too, like, cause it ain't just about going to the studio either nowadays. You gotta be an all-around artist. You gotta be an all-around entertainer. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about your music, cause you can have great music and not have a personality or not have, the right whatever, and you get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hard grind you gotta put in to be seen and to be heard and to get that respect to go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely, yeah.
It's a total package you gotta have as an artist. Gotta have the music, the entertainment, the business mind, and the understanding on how to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have great music with no understanding and shit can get left behind because you don't understand what need to happen next, or understand what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it may be, but yeah, we own it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's major though. Like as far as that, if you want to be an entertainer, that's gonna be a lot of work on my end. Cause I don't like to entertain. I don't like these fucking people. You feel what I'm saying? But we're gonna get this shit done for sure. But it's like it's basically like with this career, you gotta be out your body. You know what I'm saying? Majority of the time, they gotta be out their body anyway.
But
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
say this. Like Ride Wave, he ain't just no out there type person.
Yeah.
But he gonna say what he gotta say. Like even I was on tour with Ride Wave, and that was my first time really seeing him like on stage and performing and shit. He a laid back motherfucker, cool dude. You know what I'm saying? But when he on that stage, he touches people. You feel me? He touches crowd. He let motherfuckers know like his journey and all of that type of shit, and that bring a motherfucker in. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes you feel like it's something special about it. You feel me? It's like you gotta really connect with people.
Yep.
And that's most important. Like when they connect with you, you got them forever. You feel me? So that's the main thing with music. Like you can have great music, but you gotta have a great connection too.
Yeah, it's gotta be
Know how to
relatable
connect,
to that listener.
You gotta know how to connect with motherfuckers, and once you can do that, you got them. You gonna win.
That's real, man. And Bob, I see you got Slim Jxmmi on here, man.
What? That's my favorite song.
For
boy.
real, that shit is a banger right there.
That shit a
man.
banger,
sure.
boy. That's what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
niggas Slim
When
on
I
that
said
piece.
that, that's the song I was thinking about. That song, that Hold Me Down record, that
Yep.
shit is a record, bro. That shit is a record. He wouldn't done that
My
shit.
nigga Slim got some shit. We about to get the video done soon.
Okay.
Got a video coming for that bitch too.
Yeah, that shit hard, bro.
Did y'all get in the studio together for that, or was that something you just sent over and?
Nah, we was in the booth together.
Okay.
We was out here.
Okay.
We did that out here.
That shit
my
hard.
my last interview. We
Yeah.
did it around that time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you been sitting on this one?
Yeah.
then?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
one of them ones, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. That's a motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how old that bitch is. That's how old it is.
Can't tell though. It sound brand new.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying?
Timeless record, you feel me?
That's real.
That's my point right there. Timeless.
Yeah.
That shit timeless.
So what's the next single or video you guys plan to roll out then? Do you guys know yet?
Yeah, we got the video coming behind Victim right now.
Okay.
Brax,
So we're gonna have the video coming behind Victim, and then we got the Brax, we got the song Brax, we got a video coming in that one too. We're gonna turn that bitch. That's gonna be a lit video right now. I'm ready to shoot that bitch.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who were some of the producers you work on this one, Bob?
Man, I think I got I ain't really been locked in. I gotta lock in with a couple of my producers, man. And I gotta, you feel me? For all my producers, don't think I don't fuck with y'all. I just be having so much going on, like you really gotta be on my ass, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't saying kiss a nigga ass, but you gotta be on my ass and I get the bitches, you feel what I'm saying? 'Cause I be having so much going on. But I got a couple producers I got on this tape right here. I got Ichro on this one again.
I don't think Ichro on this one. But you got Kalari.
Kalari, we got Kalari. I got my
JB
nigga,
Flyboy.
shout out my nigga Huncho did it.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga Huncho from North Carolina. I got him on that bitch too. We got JB Flyboy.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah, we got some.
We got some 5 niggas on that bitch.
My dog, Buddha Beats.
Oh,
Okay,
we got
yeah.
Mike Will made it
Mike
on that
Will,
bitch.
Buddha Beats.
We got Mike Will made it on that bitch.
B-Rax on
Shout
that
out Mike.
motherfucker. Yeah, B-Rax. He fuck with Mike and them too. So yeah, we got some shit.
Any other features on there, or? I think that was Slim Jxmmi was the only one I saw that was labeled at least.
Toxic Trace on that tape.
Toxic Trace on
We
there.
got we got KB Mike.
Yeah.
Really Outside. That's on
RJ.
there. Yeah, we got RJ.
Yeah. And shit, we've been talking to Kevin too about some shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so.
We got the we ain't put that one with Q on there, huh?
No, that one, I don't know.
Nah, we ain't put that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got some shit with Quando too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some hard shit.
That one ain't on the tape, though. That's just gonna be a single.
I got you, man. All right, so Fee, man, gotta talk about this Good Money Global.
Yeah.
So just talk about like how this whole idea formed and did it just start as a management company before a label, or?
It started as a management company before the label, and I really started it with one of my partners who he's in the tech world, so it's like a management tech company is what it like aspired to be. So yeah, it started out as a management company. Kevin Gates was the first artist signed to Good Money Global.
Oh, wow.
Kevin was probably the reason we started Good Money Global.
Huh.
Because when I met Kevin, I wasn't really doing management and no shit like that. I was never trying to do management. Even when I worked with Wayne, I did everything for Wayne, but never, I was so young, I didn't even know about a manager, no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I did everything. We started a lot of shit together, and that shit just grew, you know what I'm saying? And I eventually started fucking with Kevin. That's when I started my company.
Okay.
That's when I really got into like the music business. Because before then it just was like, I was the artist homeboy. Me and Wayne was homeboys. Like we neck and neck every day. I'm living with him and it's my partner. So whatever he needed, it wasn't no question about, wasn't about no money or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just about, this is what we doing.
Yeah, it's kind of just soaking up that game you were probably learning.
I was, but I didn't even know I was soaking up game because fuck, I wasn't even thinking about the game. I didn't know what the fuck, I didn't know how much money was in this shit for real. Really? I did not know how much money was in this shit at all. And you know, no one ever taught me. I didn't go to fucking music business school or no shit like that, but I'm a quick learner. So I learned as I went on and I peeping shit out and just seeing what was what and who was who, and I was always a people's person and easy to get along with, and I soak shit up and just like, all right, next time I know how to go about that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not about to let this shit slide again type shit. So I applied that and I got into business. And once I done that, I signed Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates wasn't who he is today.
Yeah, what year did you sign
This
him?
was like 2012.
Okay.
2012.
So this was after the Young Money situation he had?
No, I mean, when I took him to Young Money.
Or you took him to Young Money?
I took him to Young Money.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, I took him to Young Money. So that was probably like I think he got out of jail in like 2011 or something like that. Yeah. So whenever he got out, we met like the same night or some shit, or a couple days later. Oh, shit. Because my partner, Petey, been telling me like, bro, I got this artist. Bro, this is a whole fucking story, like, only a few people I ever told. But Kevin was locked up. He was in jail. I had my partner, Petey. He used to always come to me like, bro, I got this artist from fucking Baton Rouge. He like that. He gonna be something one day. He locked up right now. I'm telling you, people fuck with him. So he didn't pass me his CD like a year prior to me ever meeting him. And I did not fuck with it.
Really?
Like, man, I ain't, this shit, because it was some Baton Rouge ass shit, and I'm from New Orleans, so that shit was like, and I had some whole other shit going on. We was doing Squad Up and some more shit, so what they was doing and what we was doing, that shit did not go together in my head. So I'm like, man, I don't get it. So as time, got closer to him coming home, he came to my daughter 1-year-old birthday party, my daughter 12 now. He was like, man, look, I'm telling you, bro, check this shit out. I checked it out that day. I'm like, damn, this shit here is kind of all right. I fuck with it. Kevin came home probably a month after that, and then we met every night at the Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans, or either the Cafe Du Monde or the IHOP.
Oh, shit.
He probably think he made a song about the IHOP or some shit, and on one of his tapes, he talk about IHOP. But we met at IHOP a few times. That was the first spot, and then we started going to Cafe Du Monde and just talking every night, me, him, and Drika and shit, just be in the car, just riding around, drinking coffee and shit, talking. So we went from that to probably getting $1,000 a show.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be getting fucking $500 grand right now. You know what I'm saying? True. $1,000 a show coming out of jail. Got to doing that shit. Putting out tapes, revamping old songs, whatever we thought we needed to do, we done it. Taking them to New Orleans, getting with local rappers in New Orleans, and just helping and building that character and just building that foundation. Like, he already had some shit going in Baton Rouge and other cities and shit out in Louisiana, so he was a solid, he had a solid frame. So brought him to fucking Miami with Wayne, and he took pictures with Justin Bieber and all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? So just building his profile and shit, you know what I'm saying? And the shit just went. Plus he had good music, you feel me? So with everything that I've done, plus him having a good music and a personality and everything that go with it, it went, it popped. Got a deal, you know what I'm saying? And we took off, and that shit went. So, that was that situation. As far as, what else you was asking me?
Who comes next? Was it Youngboy?
After that, it was, after Gates, it was Youngboy. Yeah. So, the Youngboy situation. So after Gates, me and Gates kind of like slowed up and just kind of like, I started falling back. Him and Drika started doing like their own thing. I guess they had learned whatever they need to learn from me, because they stepped the game up and was like, all right, now we can do this ourselves type shit. So I never hid nothing from them. I wasn't trying to like hide shit, or I don't want you to know this, because if you know this, then you're not gonna need me type shit. And at one point, Kevin wanted me to be a part of BWA. Like, he wanted me to have 50% of BWA.
Oh shit.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it because, for one, it was him and his girl. So I know that shit wasn't gonna never be how, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I'm straight on that. I'm, whatever I could do to help you, I'm gonna do that, you feel me? So I done that, and I let them do their thing. So as time went on, we grew apart, and I fell back, and I got deep into real estate for a second. Okay. So boom, I got deep into real estate. That's when Katrina, it was after Katrina type shit. So it was a lot going on, but like, it was a great time for me because a lot of property and shit was cheap. So I focused on that for a minute and brought a bunch of shit up in New Orleans, and that shit still to this day is like, then went up. So boom, in the midst of that, I met a Youngboy. Youngboy hit me up. Montana hit me up. Okay. Montana hit me up like July of 2016.
Oh shit.
July of 2016. And I didn't see it, but one of my partners hit me up on my birthday, August 13th. For my birthday, he hit me like, bro, you know this artist Youngboy? I called him, I reached out to him, he talking about you manage him. I'm like, bro, I never heard of Youngboy. He said, bro, you can't be serious. This dude told me, I called him to reach out for him for management. He told me that you manage him. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but send it to me. He sent it to me, but it's my birthday, so I ain't even about to check my phone for the rest of the day type shit. Yeah. So a day or two went by, my other partner, Stroke, hit me up. He's like, bro, I got Youngboy in Montana. They're trying to come meet you. I'm gonna come bring them to New Orleans so they can meet you. So boom, Stroke brought them to New Orleans. They came and met me. But when I met them, they in the car, or Youngboy's in the car asleep. He was on lean or whatever, he was asleep. So I met with Montana, he on his level too. So I met with them in the parking lot, and we talked from that day, and every day since then we just kind of been in contact with each other. So we went from that day to like, they had a phone they was using, they had a little flip phone, they had little bookings and shit coming through the phone that they ain't much trying to deal with that shit. They're like, man, look, man, take this phone, you take care of all this shit, bro. It's on you now, you know what I'm saying? So from that day, I took the phone, and shit, the phone blown up, but it's like little bookings and shit for like 700 type shit, but the bitch bumping, you feel me? So boom, that bitch bumping, so boom, I'm taking the calls now, I'm booking the shows and shit, and just doing the business now, you know what I'm saying? So that shit went from that to me knowing folks at the label and shit like that, let them know who I'm working with, this, that, and the third, and we took meetings and shit, and that shit went from that to now we getting 500, 600, 750 a show and shit, you know what I'm saying? From $700 to,
hey, you gotta start somewhere, right?
As much as 700 a show right now, you know what I'm saying, with Youngboy, so. But once again, he had personality, he had a lot of bullshit going on, people would say, about like, you know, just in the media type shit just happening with him. It ain't no shit that he even trying, like this, he got a real, his story is so real, it's just like you fucking, if you know anything about it, you gotta like, you're gonna be in tune, like you're gonna wanna know more about it, like he's an interesting person, you know what I'm saying? So it was his personality, all of the shit going on, the baby mamas, street shit, good music, you know what I'm saying, going viral, YouTube going crazy. I remember when Youngboy probably had his first 1,000 views in a day, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
He'll be on his phone in the back seat, like looking at his song he just dropped and seeing how many views he get in a day, from it being 1,000 in one day to like 1 million one day, you know what I'm saying, in a day. And he just was on that shit. And the thing about Youngboy, he always, like I never had to ask him like, what's up with recording, what's up with the video. He always on that shit. He always in his mind, like he know what he want to shoot, he know what he want to record, he gonna do 4 or 5 songs a night, and he trying to get to the money. So that was perfect for me, cause I'm trying to get to the money too, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we done, you feel me? So it just was it was a constant growing process, and shit, you know, it is what it is today.
Did you see that back then? Like, this is gonna be the biggest artist in the game in 5 years?
Yeah, I seen it with Youngboy, cause yeah, he had the work ethic. Everything was going so fast. Like he was getting into situations and getting out of them. Like he was special, you know what I'm saying? He was special, and I seen it. And I always tell him like, bro, you special, man. You special. Like shit'll happen. He'll say shit. Shit'll happen. You know what I'm saying? It just was like too much special shit just happening, like back to back every week. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I seen it with Youngboy for sure. Like, yeah, he's a special being.
Absolutely.
Feel me? So yeah.
And Good Money's now got the partnership with Geffen and Cinematic, right?
Yep.
So how did that all come about for you?
Well, my dog Johnny Shipes, you know what I'm saying? So Johnny, he's a real one. He's always been in my corner, like anything I ever needed. Like he didn't just tell me shit, he showed me shit, you know what I'm saying? So that was different in itself. Like when somebody rocking like that with you, he kind of reminded me of myself. The way I rock with everybody is how he rock with me. So to have a reflection of myself, like, and that person fucking with me on this level, and we dealing with like big money, high level shit, that was everything. You feel me? So I respect Johnny to the fullest. Like, he can't do no wrong in my eyes. Like nobody could tell me shit about Johnny, and I believe it on some bullshit. Like, cause I know that it's not how he coming. And if he did, it was for a reason. You feel me? So that's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's my dog. That's my white twin.
Do you kind of wish you would have started the label back when you started the management company? Like if you could have got these artists, not only on the management, but on the label side too.
100%. But at the same time, shit was moving so fast to whereas I could have signed Kevin, I could have signed Youngboy, but really when I was going into these situations, I wasn't really focused on music, because I had other shit going on, to where I was doing this shit just to get out the house type shit. You know what I'm saying? I had other shit going on. I was making money in other ways, so it's like, if this shit worked, cool, it's some extra money. But to what everything that I've been involved with, to see where it's at today, from Lil Wayne to Gates to Youngboy, I should have $1 billion right now.
Nah, for real. You're some of the biggest artists ever, man.
Yeah, but it's not over. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm still here, and I got a whole bunch of energy. So, yeah, I'm gonna get to that $1 billion. That's what the B for. It's gonna get that big B. We gonna get to that shit.
You look big, got a lot of energy.
We gonna get that
Yeah.
B. You feel me? Yeah, big B.
What's
Yeah.
some advice you would share to like some inspiring managers or label owners that's, you know, really trying to get their foot in the door?
Stay consistent. Have your business straight. You know what I'm saying? Always think big picture. Fucking shoot for the stars. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. Yeah. As this shit can, whatever you could imagine yourself being obtaining, you can actually have it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
How do you keep up with all these new trends? Because like you said, like,
So yeah,
should
that's
be
a good
changing
question.
a lot, man.
That's a good question. So I fuck with a lot of youngsters. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of youngsters. Like even like I work with Funny Mike too.
Okay.
You know, so and he's a YouTuber. He's from Baton Rouge, and he with the shits too. You know what I'm saying? But he in a different lane, doing something different, but very successful in that shit. So just talking and dealing with everybody that I deal with, I soak up a lot of shit, and you know, a lot of information come my way, and I filter everything, and I take what I need and I apply it to my situation, and that's how, you know, I keep shit going. You know, I might talk to Mike Karen, might talk to Jeff, might talk to Lee, might talk to Nicole, you know, whoever I'm talking to in my business, like far as my partners and shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody giving me telling me shit of what they might have going on with another artist. They might be stressing about it, you know what I'm saying? But they venting to me about some shit, and I'm like, I'm listening because I'm learning from their situation, and that's how, you know, I keep shit afloat. You feel me? So. Yeah.
Understood. Yeah.
Yep.
So Bob, Gutta Baby about to drop, man. What else you got on your plate, man? What else coming up for you?
Man, I
Bro?
got a whole lot of shit on my plate, man. A whole lot of shit. Nah, for sure. We got the Gutta Baby mixtape though. You feel what I'm saying? We got that coming. We about to apply pressure with that right there. We gonna push that motherfucker to the max. Straight gas, no pressure. I said that wrong.
straight gas, no brakes. Nah, it's good. So
Man,
Look at
Bob,
the weed kicking in on Bob.
nah, he got Gutta Baby shit about to drop. He got shows and shit coming up. You know what I'm saying? He got after the Gutta Baby, we got more singles and shit coming. We got a
Okay.
bunch of videos and shit coming out. Fucking we got Smokers Club Fest coming up in I think it's October.
Yeah, we gonna turn that
Okay,
bitch up
yeah.
in Orlando.
We got
Pop out. We need the bad bitch.
yeah, we got you know, the rest of this year ahead of us, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, gonna stay consistent. He's gonna stay consistent, constantly dropping fire shit, you feel me? So, we gonna keep pumping this shit out until something catch, and he take over.
Yeah, just gotta keep putting it in their face, man.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You got any shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up here?
Man, listen. I want to shout my nigga Co-op. Real shit. Shout my nigga Co-op. Just took 10 of them bitches walking around like he ain't even take one of them bitches. Shout my nigga Wood out too. My dog just took 5 of them bitches. My nigga eating them bitches up. What y'all niggas doing? Nah, for real though, it's GMG, you feel what I'm saying? We global, we got a lot of shit coming. We applying pressure on their ass. What you got for my foot?
Hey, yeah, we GMG, we global. We gonna apply pressure to their ass. You feel me? So shout out NBA, Never Broke Again. Shout out motherfucking Quando. Shout out
Yeah, shout out
BWA.
Q.
Shout out motherfucking APG, Cinematic, Shipes. You feel me? The industry. Like I'm fucking with everybody. Like we doing business. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Yeah.
You know I don't hang with them guys. I be clutching my pole and I'm stuck in my ways. And yeah, you say you slide, but we already slid. You showed up late, we already let out the